It's Week 9 of the National Football League. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Titans and the Colts, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead and then put it on cruise control from there.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Back to throw now on first down. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So here's a 3rd and 14.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Colts send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. That's taken on the 25.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Throwing here is May. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Back to throw here. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd and 6. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. You talk about this Titan defense, and they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't...
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
They'll throw with May.
And he's got his big tight end here.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. The Titans at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Escaping the pressure right. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Drake May.
27 yards.
And the Titans have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead.
And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Indy set to go on offense once more. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That catch pulls him level all-time with Terrell Owens, who finished with 1,078 receptions. So now he's at 1,078 and rising. They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Leonard. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
On first down, it's Benson.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Now 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Leonard. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looking to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick?
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score. On the 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Operating from the gun. Travis. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point of the season.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
To throw, it's May. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
They go play action now. May.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Looking to throw. May.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
Ball start, offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal.
Here's May.
Escapes the set, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is 2nd and 8. Another run here with Benson.
Pushes him aside at the 10. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they're trying to preach.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 8 yards out.
And the Titans are once again back in front.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts set to take over here offensively. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense.
They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
They'll get this complete to Worthy.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. To the air, May.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
From the gun, it's May.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Play action. May.
Flush to his right.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will stay a 4-point game. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second down and inches. Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Darius Slayton with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half.
Going up top.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in field goal range.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
A give up the middle with Benson.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Davante Adams as the first half is winding down.
And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And that one just before halftime with the Jaguars out on top. DJ Moore, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we'll stay in the AFC North and head over to Cleveland to check on the Browns. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. The Browns locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Calvin Austin, a touchdown catch in the victory. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. Final adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half, and to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing here is May.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They'll run on first down with Wright.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to hit 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Out of the gun, here's a give to right.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Colts offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
And here's Kamara on the read option.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Now that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
3rd down and 13.
They'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Moore, the man in motion. They'll look to throw again. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, they're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.